right.
Whoa.
Let's get the
check.
Let's get the coronavirus tracker off the screen.
I need a volume increase.
There you go.
You need a volume increase?
You're increasing my volume. We gotta cut the music.
Check. Wait. Which?
You're increasing the headphone volume.
I know. I'm trying to get this headphone up.
I think you're 2. I don't know.
Check. No. Check. God.
You're supposed to do this before the live stream
I know.
starts.
Well, when we filmed a few days ago, I was on.
I was on the side.
Yeah. So this one's not.
I guess we should start this off with the shout out to Hilltop Packs for this bottle opener. Welcome to the second rendition of the coronavirus lockdown live stream that we're doing.
Lockdown live stream.
We've got another lineup of people calling in today.
Yep.
So we kind of staggered them. We're gonna hear from someone in the center of the Ohio outbreak.
Check.
This is not changing how loud you sound.
No, it's changing my headphones.
Correct.
Yeah, because I can't get this one to adjust. It's being kind of weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I've got a little bit of whatever.
So
desperate times. Just gotta do what you gotta do.
These are the two that
I know.
All right, we'll get this. All right, welcome back.
Yes.
To live Backcountry BSing coronavirus lockdown show number 2.
Yep.
We got a couple minutes here before our first guest is calling in via the. Do you ever watch like ESPN in the morning, the Subway Fresh Take hotline? We need a name for our hotline. Like the Z-Packs Fresh Take hotline.
We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by Z-Packs. Thank you all for joining us on your Friday nights, although most of you probably don't have anything else to do like us. I guess we should start this with a wrap-up of the last week since we've met.
Yeah.
So I guess the sanctions on our state haven't gotten any worse, I don't think. Right?
No, but people are taking it more seriously now.
People are taking it more seriously. That's good. That's good to see. That the situation in New York has gotten really bad.
Real shitty.
And it's only going to get worse. We're drinking Corona beer. Pro tip though, Corona beer is on sale everywhere. I know it's
so bad.
It's not that bad.
No, it's terrible.
It's not like Bud Light.
No, it's definitely better than Bud Light.
It's not bad. But yeah, so we've got Restless Outdoors calling in. We've got David freaking Gray calling in.
Yep.
And we've got Mark Spiguyver Backpacking Orton calling in. Want to talk to him about the Banyan hammock.
Yeah.
And some other things.
Yeah.
So we're going to stagger them out over the next hour.
Yeah.
So it's not just you guys listening to us.
Here's some, I figured I would talk about this at the beginning, some fun outdoor Ohio news. And I showed you this today.
Oh, yeah. You should, Frozen's calling me.
Frozen, chill out.
Frozen. I would pick this up, but my phone is not Bluetooth to the thing right now.
Frozen's making fun of our audio skills.
Frozen, my phone's not Bluetooth to the mixer right now. So we could take them on speaker. No. Oh, I just missed it.
Okay.
We'll get you back. What was your news?
So, I hunt on 350 acres in Jackson County, Ohio.
Yeah.
And the property owner has trail cams on there. And in the last month...
I think I can pull this up because you texted it to me.
Well, yeah.
Can I not share it?
I don't share it yet, but...
Oh, come on.
If you can do it without, like, giving away the details of the property owner or any phone numbers or anything.
Yeah. Oh, Frozen.
Oh, gosh. All right, Frozen.
Okay. There he is.
350 acres.
Oh my God, turn Andy down. Holy shit.
Is it bad?
Is it bad?
-4.
No, because it's on the board, it's the same.
Oh, okay.
Are you being serious, though? Is it bad?
Yeah, turn yourself down -4.
Oh, man, we're level on the board.
Well, I think you're screwing with stuff over here. I don't know what you're doing.
You're fine, though. Just back up. Back up like 4 feet.
He's loud.
Yeah, the problem is the audio going into the headphones isn't working that great right now.
But hey, while we've got you on here, we might as well get an update on quarantine quarantine week 2 for you.
Dude, this is what I live for. I live forward to these Friday night live Still Brothers posts.
There's nothing else
It's the
to
only
do.
reason I get through my entire week. So yeah.
What have you done this past week? Anything cool?
No,
Sit around your house.
We were gonna do the Foothills Trail, and then we realized all the national parks are closed now, so we gave up on that.
Yeah.
It's like I can't go anywhere. I'm about to just go in the backyard and just go camping here.
I saw that. Was that a blanket statement? All national parks are down?
Yeah, they have barrels actually on all the AT trailheads, right? Well, the national park trailheads for the AT right now. You can't go anywhere.
Hey, I saw your Instagram story. You were loading up on Delirium already tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
one.
I did see that. Yeah, that's like
it's
5
not
normal
Delirium,
beers.
It's
Oh.
Golden Monkey. It's pretty high up there though.
Nice.
I also saw, because my wife and I were thinking of like having a like nice like cabin weekend. Red River Gorge is shut down.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's not. Well, I guess that is
That's
a
a
national forest.
That's a national
National
forest.
Park.
Yeah, that's
Daniel
right.
Boone.
So wait, so is it national forests and national parks?
Anything run by the government, I'm assuming.
So we got nothing to do.
no
State parks.
State parks. Well,
State forest.
State
I guess
parks you can
Zaleski's
go to,
open.
All the facilities are down.
oh my god. Wow. How's our audio sound? Are we
Is it
sounding
okay
better?
now?
It's way better now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just look right here.
I know I am. It's the problem. I'm not getting like the volume on the headphones isn't working
There
that
you
well.
go. Yeah. You can take them off.
No.
I
gotta hear
We
something.
couldn't hear him.
It-
What are you doing this weekend? Hanging out? Puzzles? More Witcher?
Witcher. I'm seriously gonna go behind the house where I used to go camping and just go camping.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's the only place that ain't closed to COVID right now.
It might come to that for us. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see. We haven't gotten too desperate yet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, how's the fam?
We're all good. We're all watching right now too.
Hey, if you camp out beside your house, behind your house, you should do a trip video.
Of course I will.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Well, I gotta give somebody entertainment to some people.
Yeah, content. Just put it out there.
I think people just are dying to watch YouTube videos.
Mhm.
Just live vicariously. And yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely would.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Has your
Make it serious too.
has your YouTube consumption skyrocketed during these last couple weeks?
No, I've actually been putting a couple extra hours into work every day just so I can go out later after this whole thing blows over.
Okay. That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
Work
Get
ahead.
out of the way now.
Work
Yeah.
ahead.
Mhm.
Have you learned to tie any knots since we last
Yes.
talked to you?
No, I know the 4 knots that I've always known, and that's good enough. For me.
I
don't
know the
use it.
bunny ears one. What is that called?
You know a square knot.
Square knot. That's the only one. That's the only one I know.
The bunny ears knots.
Yeah, that's what I call it. That's a square knot, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, I like the getting the boots on the ground from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Call in.
Yeah. Yeah. This
I
is,
guess Pennsylvania has more cases than Ohio now.
are you serious?
Yeah, I think so.
I wasn't paying attention to the map.
I think so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we suck. It's bad when Ohio's beating you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? Ohio, and Michigan, they're up big time in Michigan too.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
Michigan just got their orders to stay home.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
really?
No, I'm sorry. That's Minnesota. My bad.
Even then, even still, we've been on lockdown for weeks.
No.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
We've been locked down for 2 weeks.
Well, officially locked down for like a week.
No,
but-
we've been officially locked down for 2 weeks.
No. I'm talking about like the stay-at-home order.
Well, yeah, but it was
Yeah,
we
I
were
know.
locked down.
Yeah.
We were locked down before that actually came through.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing else to do. Why aren't you live streaming?
You guys already took Friday.
You can have Saturday.
Yeah, there's a Saturday slot.
Yeah.
I'm actually building a little bit different of a studio now. I painted the green screen up and
I saw that.
I'm adding some lighting, so it'll be here tomorrow.
Nice.
So you should do a live stream and then do like a Green Man suit, so it's just your face during the live stream. That would be so awesome.
Andy and I,
It's already painted.
Andy and I considered live streaming our entire workday.
just camera.
Wow.
It's just a camera in the side of the room.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't be watching that one now. No.
Hey, Adventure Archives is live streaming them playing video games. We thought about doing something like that too. I thought that was pretty cool.
We could do some Red
So
Dead
they're getting
Redemption.
hit by the child content then at that point?
Probably. I don't know. I just saw they were playing Super Smash Brothers the other day. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was fun times. All right. Anything else you want to share from PA? Thanks for checking our audio levels.
Yeah, thanks
Appreciate
for calling us
that.
out. Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy, guys.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya. All right.
Huh.
Nice of him.
Yeah, I like the Friday frozen check-in.
Yeah, I know. He called me and he called me again. I'm like, oh, we've got something screwed up on the AV end.
No, that's awesome. Yeah,
That's funny.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize the audio was that jacked up. I've been watching the levels.
Yeah, you're still a little high.
I don't know what's going on.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's not too bad. It sounds fine. All right. So we just heard from Pennsylvania. We're going to hear from Northeast Ohio here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Is there anything we need to discuss before then?
No, just going back to the story.
Oh, yeah. Keep talking. I'm going to try and pull that up.
Okay, so going back, I hunt, and you've hunted there too.
Yes.
I hunted on 350 acres in Jackson County. And
I just gave away the location.
Well, no, I said Jackson County. Yeah,
That's
I
true.
said that before.
Okay.
And trail cams are picking up black bears. So that's...
So I'm going to try and get this.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get this on the screen for you guys. I think I can. So this is what came. So, okay. First off, before I show this, the ODNR, Ohio Division Department of Natural Resources, there are black bears do come into Ohio.
Yes,
They do.
for sure.
But
it's just cool seeing it on a place that I'm familiar
They are
with.
not officially in Ohio by like, all right, so you guys can see that. All right, so they're not officially in Ohio like by ODNR standards, but this guy, and I know you
I don't know if it's male or female. I don't know how that works.
So that was seen on a trail cam. That's probably what, 80 miles south of here, 90 miles south of here.
Yeah, and they've seen it for a month on the trail cams.
This animal on the screen, as you can see, is not a small black bear. No. So the thing about black bears is and I don't know if it's mating season for them, but from what I've read, they will like move around during the mating season. So bears from Pennsylvania and West Virginia will come into Ohio and searching for sows, and they don't find them and they leave. So I don't know if that's what this is, but you said you saw them on like a bunch of different times.
I got about 12 pictures.
So yeah, they're here, folks. That's a big one, dude. That's not a small black bear. That's not like a little one.
Remember, I came down and told you that, and your response was just, "God damn it."
Yeah, that was my response.
We're gonna have to
we don't have to hang our food in Ohio. It's fantastic, you know. And I was looking forward to that in the foreseeable future. I mean, granted, when we go backpacking in Ohio, we generally do hang our food.
Yeah.
Critter
line.
Yeah, but it's like for like raccoons and squirrels.
Yeah.
But they're here, folks.
Yep.
They're here. All right, I'm going to open up the line on the Light AF Fresh Take Hotline. We'll just call it a different. We'll call it a different.
The Light AF Fresh Take Hotline.
Yeah, I like this. So we're thinking, by the way, before I fire this up, we're thinking about doing our call-in BSings live. As you can see, we've kind of sorted out the technology.
Yeah.
And it works pretty well. So I think we're gonna try and do these remote call-ins. And he's calling me. All right, live
from northeastern Ohio.
Live from the outbreak in Ohio.
This is a good picture.
This is a great picture. All right, there you can see we've got Restless. Well, he's got toilet paper. Yes.
Am I on?
Yes.
Yeah, you're live, buddy.
You guys safe to talk to, or?
Dude, I like all the Light AF stickers.
What? Oh, this is sponsored by Light AF. Hold on 1 second. Hold
on.
He's got to. All right.
Oh, look at that ramen stash.
What does he got? What does he have?
Ramen.
What is he doing?
I had the TV on and it was messing up the audio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm getting attacked by my dog.
No, you're good.
So it doesn't look like the situation's going well at your house.
So
It is wonderful. Can you guys hear me? Oh my God. Oh.
yeah, we can hear you. But I was telling everyone that was watching that although you're in strong. Well, I guess I shouldn't say where you live.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry. You're
Okay, hold on.
you are dude, is that what kind of face shield is that?
This is my spit shield.
It's your spit shield.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm taking it seriously, guys.
Dude, you are close to the Ohio epicenter. You know that.
Well, yes, I'm well aware of that. Well aware, and you guys can see, I'm very well.
Look at all the Lysol.
I got my Rochan Super 6-pack. I got plenty of Charmin, Lysol. Everything,
You got a lot of Lysol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you rob people?
This call is sponsored by Light AF.
Okay. Well, you're calling on what is it? The Light AF.
We're calling this the Light AF Fresh Take Hotline, where we can call people in.
Yeah, exactly.
How has it been going these past couple weeks, man? How you doing?
It has been very boring.
Yeah,
I can't even make fun of Dan Becker because I feel horrible with the situation that we're currently in. I'm reeling back a little bit, being sensitive. But lo and behold, when coronavirus is finally eradicated, my F. Dan Becker campaign will continue on.
You're on hold right now.
That's like in World War II. They took a break during Christmas.
No, that was World War
Exactly.
One.
World War One.
This is my break from Dan Becker.
Yeah.
So this is. If I survive,
we all have to make sacrifices. Have you picked up any hobbies? Have you done anything fun? What are you just listening to music? That's what I imagine you doing.
I am listening to a lot of music, and I have picked up no hobbies. I'm still working, which is good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that.
That's keeping me busy.
Okay.
Huh?
I was going to ask you if you're still working.
I'm still working. So the Restless One is still maintaining income to the Restless One household.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. How about you guys?
We've just been working we got the work from home order 2 weeks ago, and our entire company they're like, get the hell out of here. And luckily, like my wife's working from home, Andy's wife is working from home, so like luckily we're in a position where we can work from home, so we're grateful of that.
Yes.
But week 2, man, and I'm actually working from Andy's basement, so I literally this is like my workstation when we're not live streaming. So I've just been like kind of living over here for 2 weeks. But it's, I go out and I walk around the block a couple times a day, but that's all I do.
Yeah.
Like other than work and YouTube, I walk around the block and watch YouTube, but there's nothing else to do, man.
Yeah, I know.
Well, officially I quit YouTube, so that right there gives me all the free time.
Yeah, but I've been watching those retro videos. Yeah. The retro collection.
That's not me. That's another party putting those out. I am actually suing those people.
Okay.
I just imagine you'd be like sitting there with the record player, just jamming out to good jams all day long.
Yeah.
I really am. My daughter and I, as a matter of fact, my daughter's sitting right next to me here. This is Avery.
Hi.
Oh, she's exposed.
She doesn't have her mask on.
Yeah, she's exposed.
The young are immune to this.
Yeah, she's young.
Oh, okay.
She's young.
That's fair.
She's
That's
young.
fair.
She's young.
Yeah. So I'm just here protecting her.
Well, how far into volleyball season did we get before this hit?
Avery, how far did we get?
Probably halfway, a little bit more than halfway.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you got a little bit. Now I'm assuming it's all done, right?
Yeah, they're all done. They're all done. Sadly.
That sucks.
Okay, she left.
That's okay.
I got the only mask, honey, because I'm the only one that counts in this house.
I'm jealous of all the Charmin you've got there behind you.
Yeah.
Hey, props to you. You don't buy the bargain bin TP. That's nice.
No.
That's nice toilet paper.
This is ultimate. The Charmin. I don't buy no garbage.
Dude, you have a lot of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, anyone that's wants to even sneak in my house and grab some toilet paper, you got another thing coming. You understand? So
Good. Protect that. But put that on the top.
Yeah.
Put that on the top.
Taking the shit seriously. Why does Frozen look like the Unabomber?
I know.
I saw him, and he looks terrible. What's wrong with him?
He's growing out a
He needs
nice
to get back on the trail.
He's growing a
Quarantine.
nice quarantine beard.
But if he has to get a
That
gas
quarantine
mask,
beard? Okay.
it won't seal well around his face.
I know.
He'll have
I
to
know.
shave.
I know.
Yeah.
So any other fun things from quarantine?
You're going to be able to sell that half gallon of bleach probably
Yeah.
if you need to.
That is true. Actually, guys, this is these are just props. There's actually these are empty. This is empty, guys. Help me! I got nothing here.
We could start a
I'm asking for
GoFundMe.
donations.
We could start a GoFundMe for you.
Hold on here. For every roll of toilet paper you send me, but look at this. I will send
God,
you
you have
guys
a lot of. How many Light AF
Hey.
stickers do you
a
have?
Light AF sticker. One roll of toilet paper per Light AF sticker. How's that?
Dude, you have so many Light AF stickers.
I know I need so much toilet paper too because
Yeah,
I'm running
that's
out,
fair.
guys. I'm
That's
running
fair.
out.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad to see that you're taking this seriously and that you've taken all the necessary precautions.
Yep.
Yes.
To safeguard
Yeah.
yourself.
Yes.
It's
It's too bad you didn't safeguard your family.
I
as
know
well.
you kind of left your family out there
Well-
to die.
Well, the YouTube income without that, we'd be all screwed. You understand?
Yes.
So I need to maintain that. I need to be the safe one here. Hey, I thought they were grabbing my shit. Anyways, hold on. You ever see my doggy? Come here.
The Brittany Spaniels?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. There you go. Look at these guys.
Those are some good looking dogs.
Yeah, those are
Look
good
at 'em.
attack dogs.
Those are good.
Yes.
Yeah. Are they trained to kill people who break into your
Yes,
house?
they're attack Britneys.
It's a special breed
Yes.
of Brittany Spaniel.
Train them to sniff out toilet paper.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Very
Okay,
nice.
guys, listen. I appreciate the phone call. I want to tell everyone I'm safe. I love every one of you guys. And F them back.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, we knew that was
All
coming.
right, man.
All right, see ya.
All right. Stay safe out there.
Stay safe.
Well, that went
Exactly
like I thought it would go.
Yeah.
I got this picture of this goddamn black bear on the screen.
Just leave it there.
Should we just leave that?
Yeah, it's a placeholder.
Okay.
It's a placeholder where the people go.
No, I'm not.
That was hilarious.
I'm glad to see he's taken that seriously. He is in the
He's in the hot zone.
he's in the hot zone of Ohio.
Yep.
I actually don't think he's in Cuyahoga County. I think he's south of there. But in Ohio, the Northeast has like by far the most cases.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah,
I mean, somebody got infected and spread it all
Yeah,
there. That's how it happened.
Yeah, I actually think, no joke, a bunch of cases actually came from a cruise ship. In Ohio.
Yeah, a couple did. There was like an Egypt, like Nile cruise.
Mhm.
I think, yeah, you're right. But good to hear from him. He's taking this seriously.
Yeah, it's, we got to keep checking in on all of our YouTube friends, make sure they're all doing okay.
I know. We've got a couple minutes until we check in on David effing Gray. We haven't heard from him actually in a while.
You know what was hilarious is the last Friday's live stream, we were joking that David was probably out buying bourbon, and
he was,
and
correct?
he texted us. He was legitimately at the liquor store buying booze.
And I think after these Coronas, I think should we get some bourbon?
Sure, why not?
What bourbon should we drink?
I don't know.
Is there anything interesting in the chat we should touch base on?
Sure.
We've got a few minutes here.
Oh, let me see. What do we got going on?
Travis is in here.
Oh, nice.
Yep. What's up, Travis? We got a lot of people in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's bored.
We have a lot more people than last week. That's pretty funny.
Not just a bunch of observations.
Yep. Subaru Josh is here. What's up, man?
Huck Outdoors, Devin's here, Lisa's here. Yeah.
We'll have to
Midwest
get
Outdoors.
maybe if we have time later, we'll have to. Okay, he's ready.
Oh boy.
All right. Okay. All right, David. You guys can all hear I'm getting texts. All right, we're gonna bring in David Gray. We're gonna see how he's doing.
Yep.
He's located about one state over from us.
We'll check in on the Indiana
and,
scene.
we'll check in on the Indiana scene. I just got to make sure we're giving him crystal clear audio. There we go, buddy. And so you don't have to hear
the Skype music.
The Skype music. We will get David Gray, and I'm calling him. He told me to call him.
We'll see.
I know.
Uh-oh.
He set up his webcam just for this too.
He ditched us.
No, there he is.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
This is fantastic.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm glad you're taking this seriously, and I love what where you're repping the merch right now.
Couldn't be better.
Oh my God. What is that? Is that a painting mask? What is that?
All right, guys.
There
you're
you go.
exposed now.
Yeah, you're exposed.
I am taking this seriously, man. We are in the bunker mentality here.
Dude. So, how's it been going? We haven't talked to you in a couple weeks. Like, how's it been going? I mean, we haven't talked to you since all this went down. How is it?
We're in the bunker mentality like everybody else here. We're kind of hunkering down in our house. They've got the stay-at-home order in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
But and I was trying to do it on the computer, but you guys came up on the phone. So
Hey! We're gonna switch to bourbon after this, but we thought it'd be fitting to drink Corona beer, given everything.
Dating that bunker.
I'm trying to cover all the bases, man. I don't know.
Hey, bourbon kills the virus. I think when you drink it.
Because that's what I've been trying. I don't know if it's effective, but at least makes your emotions a little better.
What have you guys been doing for the last couple weeks? Like just hanging out at home?
Yeah, pretty much. The whole family's home, which is kind of nice.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
there's the one upside to this whole thing is we've been sharing a lot of family time, eating dinners around the table together like we haven't done in years. So that's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you like tried to pick up any new hobbies, or what have you been doing to like make the time go by?
Well, for the last few weeks, I've been trying to edit the darn video from the last Red River Gorge trip, and the way my mood had been with all this stuff going on, it was kind of hard doing editing. Making that a priority.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
So, David, with the whole family home indoors, is there just a competition for resources right now?
No, we've actually got enough little individual places in the house that everybody has their little place. I generally get secluded to the 12-inch TV up in the the bedroom, but everybody else gets the main TVs and all the other rooms. So it's actually worked out okay.
What have your kids been doing to because none of them are in school, right? I mean, they're all just hanging out.
Well, yeah, it's Annie, the youngest. Annie is out of school, and they've kind of closed everything down for the entire semester. My oldest daughter, Nicole, who nobody ever seems to know and I never seem to mention. So I do have another daughter, Nicole.
Shout out to Nicole.
You guys don't know that, but she'd been working for a while, and they actually laid her off.
Oh no!
Mom got laid off as well, and I've kind of been out of a job for a few months. So this is a house full of unemployed people that are learning how to apply for unemployment.
Oh, hey, you and 3.5 million other people now.
I know.
It's really sad times, man.
You're in good spirits, though. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah. Well, actually, we were, the sad part is we were supposed to be on, I know Travis is watching. I don't know if Carl is watching, but Carl and Travis and I were supposed to be on a Dolly Sods trip.
Yeah.
Actually in camp right now at Lion's Head out in West Virginia. And we had to cancel that. And then I had another one planned in early April for the Appalachian Trail, in Springer Mountain. I canceled that because it's just, it's a time you don't want to be away from family.
Sure.
Yeah. Have you had any trips planned out further in the future that you've had to cancel?
No, not yet. I waiting on all the permit stuff for the Western trips. But,
yeah.
Hopefully some of those will clean out, and I'm actually starting to plan trips. There's a Adirondacks trip with all things outdoors that I want to do. Kind of up in New York.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a few other trips. If things clear out with this whole virus thing, then we'll get back on the trails. But right now, everything's kind of on hold.
Yeah, we've got. We're gonna actually try. Although we were gonna try and go out 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, that ain't happening. For
a quick overnighter. We can go to Zaleski. No. And then we've got a big trip in May that we don't know.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, we're gonna go somewhere. It's just,
Yeah, we'll go.
We'll go somewhere. It's just where we go.
Might be my backyard.
I mean, we
Hey,
just might.
backyard trip would be good.
We
at
might.
this
We just.
point.
Well, I mean, if the national forests are closed, we can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were closing those. I know the national parks were closed. Like Red River Gorge is closed now.
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, yeah. Because my wife and I were thinking about going down there just to, like, I wanted to show her Miguel's. I showed her the picture of the pizza you got there.
But it's not open.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I know. So this was before all this happened. And then we're like, oh, we can still go. There's nothing else to do. It's not like you can drive anywhere.
You know.
David, how's your supply of bourbon? Can it withstand the storm?
You know. The funny thing is, you can't get toilet paper or hand sanitizer, but bourbon is in ready supply right now. All I can say to the viewers is that is a case of misplaced priority.
Yeah. Yeah, we it's been crazy with the toilet paper thing, man. How's your toilet paper supply?
We're good.
You're good?
Yeah, I made a run with Annie actually, which was kind of scary. That one of those first, we actually made it on the local news because the line was so long at Costco.
Did you really?
But we got they had plenty of toilet paper. We got like a big thing, and I don't understand it. It's like, how much toilet paper can you possibly use?
I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't
think
get
we're
it.
good for 6 months.
I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I get hand sanitizer. I get cleaning products. I don't get the toilet paper thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's where their priorities are.
Are you loaded up on Honey Bunches of Oats too? You got a full
We
supply?
got that all covered, yeah.
Good on bourbon too.
Bourbon, cereal.
Bourbon, cereal,
Totally.
tea people.
We're fine. And actually, you go to the stores and there's plenty of bourbon. I don't understand that. I think that'd be the thing I'd go for, but
Yeah, it's
that's
just
a backpacker thing, I guess.
it's bizarre. I mean, it's totally bizarre. It's like we're living in a movie, you know?
Yeah, bad movie.
A bad movie.
Drama.
I know. I haven't looked at Indiana's like infected rate. You're probably lower than we are, I would assume.
Yeah, we went up above the 500. We got to the other color on the old
Oh, nice. You know it's serious.
500 plus. We were in the like low area, and that's like, I don't know, so a little scary.
Yeah, we broke the 1,000 barrier today in Ohio. Although Central Ohio hasn't been too bad.
I mean, we got our.
Well, sadly, I think it's going to get a lot higher.
I think it's going to get a lot
I just
higher.
hope everybody is okay and keeps washing their hands. Keep your distance from everybody and be safe.
Yeah. There's nothing else you can do.
I mean, just follow the guidelines and stay inside. I don't know, unless you have to go out for your walk. Yeah.
The sad part is my kids, still want to get out with their friends and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like every time they go out, and I hate to think this way, but every time they go out, it's like, oh, there's another person that could be bringing the virus into my house.
Yeah, that's true.
You keep those kids
It's sad you have to
inside.
think
Yeah.
that way.
They family monopoly night.
Yeah.
Every night.
Every night. Family
Well,
Monopoly
the kids,
every
I
night.
don't think the kids kind of feel immune to it or whatever. So kids, you're not immune. There
I mean-
are people who get sick.
And they're
Yeah.
dying. I mean, young people are dying. So it's
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke. It's it's like our, there's a pandemic every 100 years at least, and this is ours, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's only the only one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad to see you're safe. I'm glad to see your bourbon stash is going to weather the storm.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, you can see it's getting a little low.
That can't be the only bottle you have.
Yeah.
Well, not the only bottle. Yeah, it's the only bottle that I have.
Oh.
We're not going to go without, but it's been hit hard here in the last few days.
Andy's got, and we got to get, once this all blows over,
Yeah.
we're bringing you and Travis over to the new studio, and we've got Blanton's, we got Pappy, we've got Weller,
Yeah. We got all the good stuff.
we got all the good stuff.
Count me in. I'll bring the straws.
Yeah. I got the little when we went with Travis to Buffalo Trace, I got the little cube molds to make the Buffalo Trace cubes. So we're ready. We're ready. Unfortunately, we can't
wait. I can't
visit
wait
each
to
other
do it
right
together.
now.
Yeah.
But
And hey, thank you guys for doing this kind of stuff. This is just awesome when everybody's kind of bunkered down in their houses.
I know.
Really appreciate
Hey,
you guys
This
doing
is for our sanity too.
There's nothing else to do, man. We might as well
I
check
get it.
on each other.
David, you want to know what's crazy right now, David?
What's that?
Is that Teespring is shipping our merch.
So when you get those stimulus checks, you head over to teespring.com/stores/Chill Brothers Outdoors. You can look as good as David right there.
Yes.
There you go, man.
Great plug.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna plug the merch. Great plug. They are really comfortable though, right? Like how comfortable
Oh,
the hoodies?
it's awesome,
Yeah,
man. And
they're really
Andy just
comfortable.
lives in hers.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. Oh, and thank you guys for doing that, by the way.
Hey,
That was
no,
awesome.
we try and spread the merchandise love.
Yeah.
And we didn't want her stealing. We didn't want her stealing your hoodie. That's why we're like she can't be stealing David. So we're gonna send her one of our own.
Yes.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice, man. Well, we're happy to talk to you. We're glad to see you're healthy and in high spirits.
Yep.
You guys as well.
Nobody knows. How long do you think this is gonna go for?
I'm guessing at least mid-May
Really?
before things start winding down. Yeah, I really do.
Wow.
Sadly.
We got a lot more live streams to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got some really, really bad news we got to all prepare for between now and
Oh, yeah.
at least the beginning of May, and it's going to be sad.
Oh, Ohio is predicting right now.
Oh, this is crazy. When they
Ohio
say
is
this.
predicting right now that we will reach the peak of what do they call it? The
Peak of the curve.
surge.
The
Our
the
surge.
They
Yeah, we
did
got
this-
to bring the curve down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social distancing, all words we
Yeah.
never heard before.
I know.
The peak of our surge is estimated right now. The middle of May is when it's going to be the worst.
And they're
Yeah.
saying
4,000 to
Correct.
6,000 per day.
they said now 6,000 to 10,000 newly infected people a day
At
and
the surge.
At the surge, and it wasn't mid-May. It was like end of April, early May. But
Oh, they said mid-May yesterday.
well, they're changing. The curve's changing.
The
every
curve's
day.
changing.
But I cannot fathom 6,000 to 10,000 newly infected people. A
Yeah, well,
day.
you're just staying inside at that point.
How does that even? If everyone is just shut up in their goddamn houses, how does that happen? If nobody leaves.
It's on Amazon boxes.
You guys made me switch to the Buffalo train.
Yeah, it was crazy when they said that, and we're starting to see not 6 to 10 a day, but New York. I mean, we're starting to see it really get crazy there.
Yep.
Oh, it's nuts.
Gosh.
You guys, everybody's got to take this seriously, and especially the kids.
Absolutely.
They're immune from it. They're not immune, so this scary stuff.
No,
Yeah.
I have a friend who had it, and
That's true.
No joke. He's still recovering, and his thoughts and feelings on it are, and he's young and in shape, and it was rough. So it's no joke.
It's no joke, people.
Yeah, it scares me. It scares me.
Yep.
Well, stay inside, drink your bourbon,
I will do that.
keep
Absolutely.
it on. Hey, thanks for taking the call, sir. It's good to see you.
Yeah,
Thank
good to see you,
guys.
David.
And
Love you
hopefully,
guys.
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see you back out on the trail. All right, man.
Yeah, soon.
All
Very
right,
soon.
all right.
right.
See you, dude.
See ya.
All right. See ya.
Oh man, just all sorts of things coming on this. Just the nicest man.
I know. I
Um,
love how we're 2 for 2 for people with masks or respirators.
Spiguyver.
You better have a gas mask
You're a
on.
military man. You better have something sweet on. No, it was good to see him.
Yeah.
I knew some of his kids were at home. I didn't know they all were.
Yeah.
So they're a family of 5. And David, we knew you had another daughter.
Yes, we knew.
But glad to see he's still in good spirits.
Yeah. You can always count on David to be positive. I mean, we always talk
Yeah,
about
you
his
can.
videos
You
when
can.
when
You
he's
absolutely can.
truly in the suck. He's always so outgoing and happy. So.
And was that a painter mask on that he had?
I don't know.
Oh, that was hilarious. Whatever it was.
But then I was just thinking, man, we don't have any masks. Do you have a mask?
Oh, I got masks.
Okay.
Not only, dude. All right. Look, we're gonna talk about this a little bit. So Andy and I had a discussion yesterday.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah. So, okay. Prior to all of this happening, we experienced a pretty bad flu season about a month. Well, it's still bad, but
Yeah.
about a month ago. And then when And my wife was doing a lot of traveling, so I bought a couple N95s just for flu season. So that paid dividends. But anyway, Andy and I were talking. So I do have some masks. And in addition, have you seen the mask I have?
I know what you have. You have the current issue. Well, you have a current issue military gas mask.
I have I have a military issued chemical defense gas mask. If shit really hits the fan. Anyway, Andy and I were talking about how after this all boils down,
It's just like,
we're going to up our prepping game a little bit.
yeah.
Not like crazy, not like psycho. And the good thing about, we were kind of talking about how if you're, a lot of people watching this are backpackers.
Yep.
If you're a backpacker, you already got a leg up on the prepping game.
Yes.
You've already got
like water
equipment.
filters. You got like first aid kit.
First aid kit, water filters, shelter. So like
Down.
something we're gonna do. So the way to optimize this in our head is, buy stuff that you can use in some sort of disaster scenario, but that's stuff that won't go to waste. So
Yeah, so you can rotate it.
right. So Andy and I, we always buy number 10 cans of Mountain Houses. So after this all boils down, like we're gonna buy more freeze-dried food because we can always use it for backpacking. And then I'm also going to stock up definitely I'm going to stock up on cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
Like just throw a thing of bleach in there, like a bulk thing of hand sanitizer, a couple boxes of nitrile gloves.
You need to step up your ammo game.
I need to step up my ammunition game, but I got you, so I can have the biohazard stuff, and you can have the ammunition, and like we'll combine forces.
Yes.
And then I have a Tyvek jumpsuit, so I'm probably gonna like spend like $50 to $100. Seriously, not much money.
No, but I think
Because everything I just outlined would be less than $100.
how much does the government recommend like you have food on hand at all times?
I don't
Is it
know.
Is it like 2 weeks or something like that?
I don't know, and I guess I'd be less concerned with food, but more with other stuff.
Yeah.
Because even if, let's say, like shit hits the fan immediately, you're gonna have several days worth of food in your house.
Yep.
Without prepping, probably.
Yeah.
And I do think, and we saw it with SARS, and we saw it a little bit with H1N1, and we're seeing it now. I think the global flu pandemic is a much more realistic scenario now
Yes.
than a lot of the stuff these preppers prep for, like nuclear fallout or like power grids going down. But I think we're seeing pandemic be like the most credible threat. So food, water, cleaning supplies, some PPE, and I think you're good.
Yeah.
And if you're a backpacker, you already have a lot of that stuff.
How much food would you keep on hand? How many days?
I would think of it in terms of like how many pounds of food. So
I think differently. I think about calories.
Right.
Per,
So a 10 can I think is like, God, I don't know. It's less than 10,000 calories. It's probably like 5 to 10,000 maybe.
yeah,
I don't know.
I was thinking about keeping a 30-day supply.
I'm thinking
of 10 cans.
I'm thinking just get the tubs, dude. It's cheaper.
Yeah, but I want to rotate our backpacking meals out of the 10 cans. The tubs are sealed and they should stay
That's
sealed
true.
for like long
So
shelf
30
life.
days, you're going to need,
I mean, I already have 30 days of
You're gonna
food, but just
need
30 days of
what, 10 cans probably? A 10 can will last you 3 days because you got 2 people.
Yeah. Why
10
not?
can probably won't last 6 people days of food.
I mean, it's just like
you can be eating lasagna for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
dude, it's so good.
It is good.
I'll get like 10 cans of
I would
breakfast
get.
skillet.
You get. This is what I'd probably get when this all boils down, and we can buy this stuff for reasonable prices. You get like 3 to 5 10 cans of breakfast. So the 10 cans unsealed. Now seal. Okay, so the 10 cans sealed are good for like 20 plus years.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unsealed, they say it goes down, but if you put it in the freezer or whatever, they're still good for years. And if you're backpacking regularly, you can go through that in years too, so it won't be wasted. But I think you get 3 to 5 10 cans of each thing.
Yeah.
So breakfast, lunch, and a dinner.
Yep.
So you can get granola, biscuits and gravy, breakfast skillet. You basically just get a 10 can of every meal Mountain House makes.
Yeah, just wait. in the future when they go when things go back to normal and stuff starts going on sale on Amazon again.
And as I told my wife, and she did not like hearing this, but you'll appreciate this. I go, and I'm going to say this, don't misread it, but the most important thing to prep is a firearm.
You don't hear me disagreeing.
Because you can just steal from other people. That's what she didn't like. I was joking, obviously.
God.
I was joking. But I know. That's the part she didn't like about it. I was like, you just get a gun and you have unlimited supplies. You just steal from people.
Except
I'm totally joking.
You're going to steal from an armed person and you're going to die.
I'm totally kidding. In some sort of pandemic scenario, we need to band together. You know, I think form a bond of all the people that have guns. We'll get all those people together. Then we can steal from all the people who don't have guns. I'm joking, 100%. No, I think the most important things to prep, other than what we've talked about, would be maybe an extra water filter or like iodine tabs.
You can use bleach.
What about? I was thinking about this. What about prepping with like canister, like fuel for a stove?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's good.
Because you can sanitize water with it. You can cook with it.
You know, it's something that we should have on hand just because of like the storms that we get every once in a while in Ohio. We should have a generator between.
I thought about that.
Like
that's
just a portable.
That's a large expense.
No, just get like one of those little Honda generators that will keep a few things powered because we do get.
So then, are you going to stockpile gas?
Might have to like
you're gonna have to
10 gallons, maybe for a few day
I did start watching Doomsday Prepper on Netflix.
It's
yesterday.
on Netflix. Of course, we're gonna watch it right now.
Season 2's on Netflix. So I saw in the chat. Hey Todd, do you watch The Walking Dead?
A little bit.
Yes, Kev is the next Negan. That's a reference to me with the guns comment. I was joking, okay? I truly believe in a pandemic scenario, the best thing to do is to band together.
No, I mean, the way that you get through this stuff is everybody's united.
Yeah.
To take it
and
down.
And then you only take people into the herd that have usable skills. The other people don't get to come in. No, a generator is a good call.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're not that expensive.
How much are they? A couple grand?
No,
okay.
No. They're a couple $100.
Oh, so what would you use it for?
I'm thinking about like those winter ice storms that we get where you knock out power. You could run like a
fridge.
You could run your fridge, your space heater, maybe a few other things depending on how big the generator is, and then of course, you got to store a bunch of fuel for it. So,
but how? So, what about in a pandemic situation?
I think I'm thinking with you, like lots of PPE, cleaning supplies, and just food so that you don't have to go out.
Yeah, and I think that's crucial. Like not food, because I think I never thought, like I saw people freaking hit the grocery stores day one of this, and I'm like, they're never gonna shut down the food supply line.
Yeah, and again, it's not because I don't believe that the supply of food would dry up. It just would take the burden off of having to leave, and you could avoid it.
Yeah. But I was thinking about what else. Like I was thinking, I was thinking more in the first aid genre, like stockpiling some peroxide, some isopropyl, bleach, and I'm talking like a little tub, just a little tub. It's just there. And apparently I got a stockpile TP now. Put that on the list, people. Thanks. I don't know. That's apparently a thing now.
Yeah. Yeah. In some type of cold brew situation.
So no, that is an interesting. I thought about that too.
Josh would be allowed in the group because that's his.
No, because so I thought about like coffee though, and I would stockpile as much as I hate it. I would stockpile instant coffee.
Yeah.
And I hate instant coffee, but it's so much better than no coffee.
Yeah.
And it doesn't require.
We got to have our legal drugs.
I know, but the other. What made me think of that was, would you stockpile? I already know the answer to you. Would you stockpile booze?
Over what?
Would you have a reserve little aliquot of booze just for a prepping scenario, and what would that be?
Of course.
But like, what would you put in there?
Grain alcohol, because you
like
could
Everclear.
Some type of grain alcohol, because you could use it as stove fuel. You could use it as antiseptic, and then you could get wasted real easily.
And then I was thinking, then I got like real deep into it, and I was like, okay, what would you prep that you could use as some sort of bartering or trading economy to trade with other people that they wouldn't have?
Some type of booze, probably.
Like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking grain alcohol, and I was like, okay, what could you say that people wouldn't have that would become a valuable commodity that you could trade? You know,
maybe a water filter.
That's a good one. That's a good one. A water filter's a good one.
You know, just throw a Sawyer squeeze in the box.
And I thought about that, and I was like, yeah, because you got to be a step ahead of the curve. It's like, what are people not going to have? I don't know. Water filter's a good one. You could trade that for a couple 10 can. I don't know. You could trade it for.
I'm not trading anything.
Yeah. What if you have a spare water filter and some family's going to die?
I know, of course.
No. But I mean, like, they've got like 50 days of food, and they're going to trade you for the water filter.
Yeah. So, okay. Like, it's all about banding together here. I will obviously help out people in need as long as it doesn't sacrifice my abilities to live.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. We're going to call in our next guest here,
Okay.
and we're going to talk to them.
Oh, here's a good one. Cigarettes, booze, guns, and ammo.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And
Any sort of drug, I guess, is a good theme here. Drugs and guns seems to be a good thing to prep.
Drugs, guns, and booze.
All right, we're going to get old Spiguyver in here, and we're going to see how his prepping's going, because he's a military man.
Yeah. And I want to hear about the hammock, too. And I know...
Yeah, we'll hear about the hammock.
What's going on?
Hey,
Mark! What's up, dude? There we go. Oh, we got you now.
Yeah, you're in.
How's it going?
Good.
How are you battering the storm? How's it going? Talk to me.
Oh man, just hanging out. Let me see. How do I shut that thing off?
Yeah.
Oh
turn
yeah,
off,
you gotta mute. You gotta mute your.
It's not going to sync up.
Yeah, you'll have a little delay. And Mark, you're a military man, so I feel like you've got this shit down. So what are your surviving the pandemic tips and tricks for everybody else?
I've got no tips. This is stupid. I mean, like people getting off trail. I mean, God, this is just have a drink, enjoy it.
What are you drinking?
So tonight I've got a Dogfish Head Fruitful.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Great brewery.
Port. It's an 18%er there. So
Oh my
nice,
God!
Wow.
nice light beer.
18%.
Mark's
Mark's had enough of this.
Mark's going to be hungover the entire pandemic.
So I know I talked to you a little bit. I know you've been working from home. I mean, you've been stuck inside too, right? The last couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy because of what we do and the fact that I've got people all over the world right now, and usually we're on rotations. We usually do like a 60-day on, 60-day off.
Yeah.
So my guys that are in the field aren't getting to come home because
Oh, so they're stuck.
oh yeah, like borders are completely shut down. And so I've got guys here that want to go work, and I've got guys there that want to come home.
Oh,
and
wow.
There's none of that happening. So it's been nearly a 24/7 pandemic response team thing going on.
Yeah.
It's been busy. Let's
Dude,
just say
that's
that. It's been
crazy.
Mark, are
Now
you on
Go ahead.
the side of that the U.S. is, or the world maybe, is handling this a little too crazily right now?
Initially, I thought, yeah. I've definitely changed my mind.
Okay.
And if you watch some of the models that are out there, if people don't start taking it more seriously, and that's why I canceled that trip that I had.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a high risk person here living with me, my wife, and you know, I don't need to endanger her.
Right.
We've gone to working from home at work. And I think people do need to take it a little bit more seriously. If it was to keep spiraling, like we had a 30% just yesterday from Wednesday to Thursday, there was a 30% growth in daily cases.
Wow.
13,000 cases on Wednesday to 17,000 cases on Thursday. If it was to keep that trajectory, it won't, and it almost can't.
Yeah.
But if it was, in a week's time, it'd be 100,000 people a day getting sick plus.
That's
So, I mean,
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something to think about. It's something to really pay attention to. We're not hurting too bad in the U.S. right now.
Yeah.
There's still vacancies in the hospitals. There's still ventilators for people.
Right.
But when we get to that point, like Italy's at,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 1,000 people plus a day are dying there.
Yeah.
Because people can't get into the hospitals.
It's crazy. If you look at now, I know the good thing. So I will say the U.S. has really stepped up its testing game the last week. But if you look at if you look at Italy's infected, their fatality rate is like 8 to 10% right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's scary.
Ours is about 1%. You hear 1 to 2% being the average, but they're at like 8 to 10% or 8, I think. I mean, it's insane. And I know I didn't realize how old the population of Italy is, like relative to the rest of the world. And and like Europe and China, they have a lot of people who smoke. That doesn't help. We got a lot of obese people, man.
That could be a big thing.
That could be a big thing. And we got a lot of people with high blood pressure. That seems to be a really bad predisposing factor. And it's just it's crazy. And so Andy and I were just talking like about how this might impact how we plan for things in the future. Have you thought about something like that?
Not really. I mean, honestly, I'm hoping that everything kind of I hope we reach that peak and come down from there. Maybe they flatten things a little bit. I don't know that that's necessarily been shown to be the case yet.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got that trip in September, and I sure as hell don't want to.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to cancel the one this week. I should be out. Truth be told, I wouldn't be out backpacking right now anyway. I tore my right calf while doing the tile and stuff in the house.
I thought you'd be like, dude, I tore my calf muscle mountain biking or some hiking trip.
Like 200-pound grinder out of the back of my truck. I jumped out of the back of the truck and felt a pop, and now all hobbled up. But.
Oh man. So I know you've got children and a family. What have you guys been doing to like stay sane? Have you a lot of Monopoly, or like what have you guys been doing?
So it was pretty cool the other night. So we've got family. My wife's family's in California, and their family and our family set up the iPads and played Uno together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A lot of Fortnite, a lot of
yeah, that's right.
a lot of other stuff going on there. Games.
I saw on Facebook the post you made about how your son's a senior in high school, right? And about how I couldn't imagine being a senior in high school.
Yeah, that's just.
And like there goes prom, there goes like the second half of your senior year
hanging
in
out
high
with your
school
friends
is the best.
Yeah.
You don't do shit.
I know.
And now you just.
So they've now come back. Our school district has come back and said, all right, we're not going back to school for the rest of the year, but we're going to do this online learning stuff.
Yeah.
However, grades closed out as of March 15th. So got all these assignments for you to do, but they don't count. So kids are like, fuck you. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you think all these high school seniors are going to be doing that?
I'm playing
I've already been
Fortnite.
accepted to school. What? No.
Yeah. That's
Can't argue with the logic.
Yeah.
No. That's God. I always forget there's like kids in high school that are going through this that are seem to be, although they can still get it, they seem to not respond to it poorly like the rest of us. So they're just at home be like, what the hell, man? Like I'm shut inside for
trying to tell my kids not to go out, that they can't go out. It's a fight every day.
Yeah, they probably don't like that.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
It's crazy.
What's your emergency supply of 18% beers? What are you down to?
So of the 18%, I've got a couple more.
Oh no!
But I've got a pretty good stockpile of my Dogfish Head 120 minute, which is it ranges between like 18 and 21. So it's.
I've never had one of those.
I've had the 120.
Well, that's probably my favorite.
What are they like? What do they taste like compared to like a normal like 7% IPA?
Completely different. So I would say that if you've aged 120 minute at least a year, it starts to really mellow out. If you drink it in that first few months that you have it, it's pretty hot. It's really hoppy. It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
But if you let it tame and mellow, it almost becomes like a brandy.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it doesn't taste like beer at all?
No, it's very much boozy. Yeah.
Is it carbonated?
Very little. I mean, you can see.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
very little. I mean, I don't have much left, but it doesn't foam up. When you throw it in there. I mean, just the littlest amount there. So no, not really.
I think if we got those for our live streams, we'd be vomiting by like hour 2.
Well, we want maybe.
I don't know. We couldn't do 5 hours on that.
God no.
So have you guys talked any backpacking stuff on this one? All I've seen
No. Everybody wants to talk about.
Everybody wants to talk about what's this, man.
But we do want
to talk about the banyan.
Yeah, we want to talk about the banyan hammock.
Well, I thought we'd go on the prepping route, and dude, I want to join the right team. I've got plenty of guns. I've got ammo, so.
You have skills. You're in the military, so you have skills too.
Yes.
And you're pretty physically fit. I like that.
Yes.
We can bring you in for
sure. But you got bad knees though.
Yeah, you got a torn calf though, and you got some bum things going on, Mark. All right, are you gonna be able to handle this?
Man, now that you're calling it out.
Yeah. No, it was. You know, I was actually talking to my boss about this last week about and this will not surprise you or Andy or anyone, the prolific run on gun stores the last 2 weeks. It's insane. I mean, it's not insane, but like every gun store in a 50-mile radius from us is not only sold out of all ammunition, but all guns. Seriously, and we had one of the big gun store chain in Central Ohio. They literally they had to shut down and go to online sales only because they had too many people coming into their store. It was like, I mean, I get it, but that is insane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, I saw photos of like some of the big shops, even in like South Carolina, with lines like a quarter mile down the road because they were only letting 6 people in the store at a time, and so they were like doing lottery systems and stuff. It was pretty crazy.
And then I saw
and what's funny is these are the people that 8-10 months ago we're talking about how guns are bad and you shouldn't have.
I saw a big thing about that actually. About they were interviewing people. They were
good memes.
Yeah, they were interviewing people who were buying guns who were like historically like super anti-gun.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of jokes going around about like how like gun control conversations won't ever exist again or something like that.
You can only hope, right?
It is an interesting dynamic because you put yourself in like someone like that, and you think about like oh shit, maybe I do need a gun.
Well, people do weird stuff when they're put in weird situations.
Honestly, with the way that the unemployment's going, it could get ugly. I mean, you can't feed your family.
Yeah.
Only a certain amount of time you can't feed your family before you start doing some crazy shit.
Yep.
I thought about like if we go into a depression, not a recession, where then I honestly I honest to God think Trump will keep pumping money into people to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well,
I think he will.
One of the
especially because this is an election cycle year.
Well, one of the interesting things that a lot of information's been out there is that like recession is caused by an economy that's like faulty.
Right, and we don't have that.
We don't have a faulty economy. And so we just had to turn it off.
We just had to literally stop spending.
Yes.
But it's interesting because the people like us and like you who are fortunate enough to work, we can't spend our money on anything. So I'm just saving money.
Yeah.
Like,
banyan. So this is a good segue into the banyan. So Delaware is closed up right now.
Yeah,
I
saw that.
Much what they've got for stock is what they've got because they're not making anything right now because they had to, the order was issued to both Pennsylvania and Ohio to pretty much shut it down. So
yeah.
They've got what they've got.
So hold on. So you're one of the few people that has
that's a commodity. You could trade that in some sort of.
I think I'm the only person that had one.
Yeah, I mean the only other video that I haven't looked around for the videos, but I've only seen your video and then just the promotional stuff from Dutch. That's it.
I mean, I was told all along that I was the only one that had the prototype.
So how many
That's
nights?
going to be worth something
how
in
many-
the apocalypse scenario.
How many nights have you done in it?
Probably 16 or 17 at this point.
Whoa,
I know. You told me that on Facebook.
Wow.
I know.
nice.
And you're
Yeah, 'cause
sold,
I had
right?
It, I had it the whole time I was in the UK.
And
Okay.
you're like, this is your hammock now, right?
Yeah. I mean, this thing is so. I had a few little issues with the prototype. Every single issue I had communicated with Alex and talked with Dutch a little bit. Mostly Alex. This was pretty much Alex's project. Everything was fixed.
Nice.
Everything I had an issue with, either he had already had an issue with it and was fixing it, or he took my input.
So one of the things that kind of like I want a bridge hammock, but one of the things
I thought I was like, how long is it till Andy brings this up?
yeah, I want a bridge hammock. I've wanted one for a long time, and one of the things that kind of I'm concerned about is the underquilt situation. And you know, on the Ridge Runner, you have to buy like you don't have to, but you can buy the unique underquilt. So what underquilt were you using on the Banyan?
UGQ Zeppelin answered for you, right?
Yeah, I was using that.
And is
The
it
7-inch length was the one I was using.
I've got one up here.
I also made sure I tried my full length incubator 0 degree, and it fit on there just perfect. What you've got to do if you're using a standard one, because of those clips that you put on the corners, just tighten up your suspension really tight and clip and just slide it into those little grooves there, and it works.
Nice.
So I was going to ask you, because I watched your video on you fiddling with it. So what you have to do to a conventional underquilt to get on this is tighten the suspension up so it hooks onto the ends there.
Yeah, like the barrel locks that are on there.
Yeah.
Just pull them all the way tight.
Okay.
Just slide it on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you go back to a gathered end, you're gonna have to
retweak
some adjusting,
Yeah.
because you know how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you go back to a gathered end after.
Well,
I've never slept in one.
I will. I'll tell you, there's gonna be like lightweight trips where that's just not gonna make it into my pack. If I'm trying to keep the pack size smaller, it's probably not gonna make it in. But for I'd say the majority right now, just because of how well I have slept in it, it's kind of my go-to at this point.
How so I've never slept in a bridge hammock. How flat do you get for real?
Pretty flat. So
how many, what percentage flatter than a gathered end hammock? I don't know. Quantify it a little bit if you can.
I think if you've got the right gathered end hammock, a long enough gathered end hammock, you can get pretty damn flat.
Yeah.
If you're laying on a pretty good diagonal, you can get pretty flat. I would say it's a little bit flatter. If you use a sleeping pad with it, it's almost completely flat.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The only time I borrowed a Ridge Runner years and years ago, and it was a double layer, and I used a sleeping pad in it, and it was amazing.
I've never used a sleeping
So
pad.
I will say if you're going to use a sleeping pad, don't use one as thick as like what I used. So I had that X pad, which is 3.5 or 4 inches thick, and it raises the center of gravity in there so much that it gets the typical feel of a bridge hammock. So like the Jacks Are Better bridge hammock that I had used, I can't remember what model it was, felt really, really tippy the whole time I was in it.
Yeah.
Anytime I moved, I thought, man, I'm about to get thrown out of this thing. But with this one, it was completely stable until I put that, and it raised me up, and then it felt a little bit tippy.
Oh, interesting.
So any issues with like the width of the hammock and most of your standard tarps or anything like that?
Great question.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pitch your tarp. So I had just gotten, I told you guys before, I had just gotten that Hammock Gear Winter Palace, the Cuban fiber Winter Palace with the doors. You can't close the doors because of the way that the suspension comes out.
Oh, it's like too wide coming in.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, and mine's, I think I got the 11. I've got the 11 foot tarp. So if you get the 12 foot, you might be able to get them closed. But higher, pitching the tarp higher and pitching it wider, because the part that's going to scare you, and it's, people have called it out. People have called me out on my video. Well, you're not going to do that. You're not going to get into your hammock like that with the tarp on there. So the part that scares you is when you go to get in it and it tips up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That point of the pole is going to hit your.
It's gonna hit the tarp.
Oh, okay.
That's a little scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's why, like, when I was using, if you go back, there was an overnight trip where I used the Ridge Runner, and I had installed, I'd cut up a bike tube, an inner tube, and put it over. And you could do it on this one as well. You could take it apart and put it over the end pieces.
Yeah.
And so then when the pole goes through, rather than it going through and having metal sticking out, you've got that inner tube kind of
right. So
there.
Yeah.
There's
So
a little bit of a bumper.
yeah, that's a great idea.
Hey, you're proving your resourcefulness in the pandemic survival
You-
tribe.
We've almost
yes.
we've almost outweighed the knee issues.
So I just redid the Spiguyver stove too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're in.
Yeah.
And
You're
I
in.
was gonna say he's like renovating his whole house now, so he's got construction skills.
Yeah, you're in. You're in.
All
Welcome.
right, we'll bring you in.
Yeah, welcome to the tribe.
All right, man. Thank you. I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see you're still alive.
yeah. Thanks, Mark.
Take care of those legs.
Yeah.
Don't be pulling those calf muscles.
Well, if I'm gonna do it, this was a good time, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Stay safe out there.
Yep, and ration the good beer.
Ration the good beer. All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
thanks.
see ya.
Yeah. It's kind of it was fun to actually talk about something.
I know.
Backpacking.
I knew
really.
we would with him.
I was
He's
excited.
a great dude.
I know. I know.
Love a good Spiguyver. He's redoing. I was gonna launch into the. I wanted to get the deets. Like he just dropped a. I'm redoing the Spiguyver stove.
It's like,
Boom. It's like what?
call him back.
Yeah, and but like I glossed over that, but I don't want to take up a lot of people's time.
Yeah.
When I touch base with these people to get them on here, I'm like, just 5 to 15 minutes just to like see how you're doing. That's all I had for tonight on the call-in show. Should we check the comments?
So here's what I'll say. Like everybody watching, I've been glossing over the comments, and it's just looked like mainly observations. But if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and put them in there now, and we'll try to get to a few of them. So we've been going about an hour and it's been running.
It's hour 10.
Hour 10.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Does the hammock gear Cuban fiber regular 11-foot with doors fit? I think he's talking about
He was talking about the 11-foot UGQ Winter Dream Palace tarp. I didn't think about that on a bridge hammock. When you get in, it's gonna like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird at first. I remember feeling that when when I got in the Ridge Runner a long time ago. But once you're in it, it was fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting observation. I wanted to ask him if he was gonna use it. So he is. I don't know if he's announced where he's going in September. He's going on like a 2-week epic trip, and I wanted to ask him if he was going to use the Banyan hammock on that trip.
The Kenny Banyan.
The Kenny Banyan hammock. I know, right? Yeah. Well,
hold on. We'll let the feed catch up.
That's true. Sorry, on these ones when we're talking to people, we try not to actively look at the comments because we find it kind of draws us away from conversation with the people we're talking to. What we need Waz to come back. It'd be nice to have somebody to. I get it. He's got to do what he's got to do.
Yeah.
But how good would it be to have someone auto level the audio?
I know.
Check the comments, run the phone.
Yeah.
Instead, where I'm like got my hands all over the place. And also I will say, because we got questions about this on the last one, I will of course put this audio up on the podcast, so you can listen to this on the actual podcast and listen to this crisp audio on your phones or wherever.
Yes.
Wherever podcasting things you go to, and we are on 10 podcasting platforms right now.
Excellent.
I didn't even know there were 10.
Here's actually a really good comment, and I've got an interesting way to answer it too. Okay. So it says, this is from Patriot / Kenneth Burlingham. How do you feel about thru hikers still on trail and ignoring what is going on? So first of all, I will say I'm not gonna I'm not gonna judge anybody that's doing that, but I don't think it's the right move. I
was gonna say dick move.
Okay.
For 2 reasons.
Well, first of all, Darwin's video kind of says it right. If you
I
haven't seen,
I haven't seen that.
you haven't
What did he
seen
say?
Darwin's video about why he was doing like a decent a long section of the AT. I don't know, 1 or 2 months. I forget exactly how much. And then he got off of it. And in his video, he talked about the reason that he got off of it is because like the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, yeah, asked people to get off.
Yeah,
of it.
and that's why you should.
And he said, out of respect for the
We're
people.
hammering your internet right now. I bet this is going to crap. I bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's fine. It's coming back up.
yeah. Well, he said, out of respect for the people that maintain the trail, like you should follow their
Yeah,
guide.
follow what they say.
Follow what they say.
That's I think that's the main reason why you should.
Absolutely.
But there's other than like, well, you're going into these small towns. They don't have large healthcare systems. If you bring an infection into a town,
Sure.
I get that too. But at the end of the day, the governing bodies of these trails are telling you to get off the trails, so that's why you should get off the trails.
Yeah, but it was nice to hear Frozen kind of give the opposite perspective. Not saying he would do it, but he said,
I totally get that too, man.
Yeah.
You quit your job, you saved up months, you
Yeah.
bought all this gear. I totally get that. The stream quality, I bet, is taking a nosedive.
Are we destroying the internet right now?
Your upload is taxed for some reason right now. I don't know why. It's been good. It's been good the whole. We won't have to worry about this in the new studio.
A fiber optic cable.
Yeah, we're gonna have fiber internet. Huge upload. Yeah, see, it's stuttering.
Yeah, sorry everybody.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting back a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
All right.
Anything else?
Let me see here. I love the call-in show. Thanks, Mike. JK's hiking is in. I forgot to call that out.
Yeah,
Thanks
there's
for
been.
joining.
I saw Outdoors 55 is in here too. Miyagi's in here.
Mad Hippie's Life.
Nice.
Love to see everybody.
The usual crew.
Yeah. So first of all, like it's great. We love doing these on Friday nights now, and we'll continue to do it through the situation.
Yeah. So
And
next Friday, I'm gonna be moving into a house.
well, you're still gonna have to make time to do like an hour.
It might have to be a Saturday live stream.
Yeah, okay.
We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Next Friday is TBD. We'll definitely still be doing lockdown live streams.
Oh, cool. Darwin's in here right now.
Oh, Darwin's in. Nice.
Yeah, we just talked about how awesome your
yeah.
video was.
Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about the situation through the ATC and how they're asking people to get off, and how it seems to be. I feel like most people, man, if you weren't, like, imagine being a thru hiker and staying on the trail and coming into these towns, and these towns know you're not supposed to be out there. It's probably pretty hostile.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no experience with that, but
We're losing.
Yeah.
All right.
Losing.
All right, we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Yeah, I think my wife's watching too much Netflix right now.
This is your upload, so I don't know what
okay.
the deal with that is. But we did almost an hour and a half.
Yeah, we had some hilarious call-ins today. It was awesome to talk to Restless and David and Spiguyver, and we appreciate them, especially they all got families and stuff going on during their quarantine, so it's always awesome for them to make time for us. And Jason, of course, I appreciate you immediately calling us out for my shitty audio.
Yeah.
So
he's probably trying to be like, dude, your stream is sucking right now.
Yeah, it's just like,
I know. I can see it. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Stay safe out there.
Stay safe out there.
And we'll
see you on the next lockdown live stream.
Yep.